Hi, boys and girls, moms and dads.
And don't forget grandparents and all the other relatives, Aunt Carol.
Absolutely, Uncle Dan. We welcome everyone to our story for today.
You know, Aunt Carol, this story is a very important one. In fact, it's one that could save the kids in our audience a great deal of unpleasantness and heartache.
Yes, that's true. And really, it's a story we wish we didn't even have to tell. We wish that every adult were trustworthy and treated children with care and respect. But the truth is that some adults are not trustworthy.
In our story for today, kids, you'll learn how to handle situations that could be a threat to you.
If you're aware of the dangers and how to avoid them, you'll be able to protect yourself.
And of course, every day you should ask for Jesus' protection. He loves you so much.
That's true. Well, Uncle Dan,
Yes, Aunt Carol.
why don't we get started?
A terrific idea, Aunt Carol. We call this story The Brown Van.
From the time you were little, you were probably brought up to respect people who are older than you. Parents teach children to be polite and to obey, and both of these principles are very, very good. But sometimes there are grown-ups who don't deserve your respect and whom you should not obey. That's what our story for today is all about. It begins in the Jefferson household one weekend at the breakfast table.
Here's the paper, dear. I'll get the orange juice.
Well, let's see what's happening in the world today. Looks like the forest fire's still raging out in California.
Phew! What's the matter, Dad?
What is it, dear?
Yeah, Dad.
Listen to this. Police are still looking for leads in the McDermott abduction case. Last week, Lisa McDermott, 8 years old, a second-grade student at Rogers Elementary, was found by the roadside 20 miles from her home in the Lake Crescent subdivision. She was admitted to Memorial Hospital in critical condition, and as of this writing has not regained consciousness. Police request that anyone having information which might help them solve this case call 555-4321.
Oh, the poor little thing. Whoever did this must have left her for dead. I hope she's going to be all right.
Who could do that to a little kid?
Well, unfortunately, Brad, the world is not completely safe, even for kids. Now, Darby,
Yes, Daddy?
I want you to be really careful when you're walking to and from school. Do not talk to anyone you don't know, and be sure to walk with several of your friends. I don't want you walking alone, understood?
We don't want to scare you, Darby, but we do want you to be careful. And remember, never, never go with anybody in their car, other than Grandma or Grandpa, even if they tell you that Daddy and I sent them to pick you up. Remember, if they don't know our family code word, we haven't sent them.
Okay, Mom, I'll remember.
Nobody but us knows the code. It's top secret stuff around here.
Yeah, and nobody could ever guess it.
Who would ever think of pink alligators?
Concern in Willow Pass over the abduction of Lisa McDermott ran high. The whole community banded together in an effort to protect their children, and teachers, along with parents, made it their responsibility to help educate their children about how to be safe.
Okay, class, let's settle down. As soon as it's quiet, I have a surprise guest to introduce. Thank you. Today, I've invited Sergeant Randy Scotto to our classroom.
Yes! Great! No, yeah, cool!
I believe he's waiting outside in the hall. Sergeant Scotto, please come in.
Thank you, Miss Benson.
Sergeant Scotto, I'd like for you to meet my 5th grade class.
Hello, everyone. I said hello, everyone.
Hello, Sergeant Scotto.
Wow, what a lively group. Miss Benson, I think you have all the smartest kids in your classroom.
Yeah!
Oh, excuse me just a moment, please. I'll get the door.
I have a message to deliver to Sergeant Scotto. Is he here?
Yes, come right in.
Oh, Max. Hello.
Message for you, Sergeant Scotto.
Thank you, Max. Okay, I'll call just as soon as I'm done here.
Yes, sir. I'll tell the captain.
Now, let's see. Now, where were we?
You said you thought we were smart.
Right!
Yes, you're right. That's exactly what I was saying. Good for you. I know Miss Benson has already talked to you about some basic safety rules, especially with our current situation here in Willow Pass. But safety procedures are always a good idea. And the number one safety rule is be aware. Now, this young man here, what's your name, son?
Josh.
Josh, thank you. Josh could tell me what I was saying before our interruption. He was aware of what was going on. But sometimes we don't even think about looking around or noticing things. So now I have a little confession to make. The man who came in to hand me the message, he didn't really have a message for me. He was part of a little experiment. Miss Benson, do you have a piece of chalk?
They're on my desk.
Oh, yes, okay. Now I'm going to write several things on the board, and I would like you, class, to read them off as I write them.
Race, hair, eyes, face, height, weight, age, clothes, other.
Okay, very good. Now, can anyone tell me something about the man who came in here? You there. Yes, you in the pink blouse.
His name was Max. I heard you say it.
Very, very good. What's your name?
Darby.
Well, Darby, we'll put MAX under other on our list. The name of the person is an excellent clue. Okay, now tell me, what was his race? Was he a black man, an Asian man, a white man, an American Indian, a Martian, or what?
A white man.
Right. Now his hair color.
It was brown.
It was almost black. Yeah, but it had some gray in it.
Very good. And was it long or short? Tell me about that.
It was short, and he had a bald spot in the back. Hey, Carlos, way to go.
Yes, excellent. You know, each one of those things is very important. Who can tell me why?
Because if we see someone suspicious and we really notice what they look like, then we can tell the police.
That's exactly right, young lady. You see, Miss Benson? I told you you had all the smart kids.
Yes, I'm very proud of them.
And you should be. You know, kids, you may not be able to notice everything about a person, but sometimes just one thing could really help. Like, does he or she have a scar, a tattoo? Is there anything unusual about them? Do they limp? Or do they have a purple nose? If it's a man, does he have a beard? Is it big and bushy or just a little one on the chin? Does he wear glasses? Is he smoking a pipe? Yes, a question?
How can we tell how tall someone is? Or how much they weigh?
Good question. You can't know exactly, of course, but if they're very short or very tall, you'll notice that. Or very thin or fat. And sometimes you can tell if they're about the same size as your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa. Think of someone who is about the same size as the person you're trying to describe, and then we can figure it out from there. Yes, another question? Your name?
My name is Carmen.
Okay, Carmen, what's your question?
What about cars? Shouldn't we notice what kind of cars they have?
Very good point. Yes, if they're driving a car, the color, the make, how many doors, does it have any big dents, like a smashed fender, and the license plate? Is it the license plate from your state? If not, what are the colors on it? That's really good to know, even if you can't see the numbers. Yes, Josh?
Well, we shouldn't be. Well, I mean, what if they see us looking at them?
Good question. I don't want any of you to put yourself in danger. It's just important to be alert. Now look around when you're outside. Is anyone hanging around? Is there someone driving through your neighborhood several times that you don't know? Is there anyone hanging around the school who doesn't belong there? Just keep your eyes open. And now that you know the things to look for, you'll be much better at remembering details.
Let's all give Sergeant Scotto a big hand for coming to class today.
Yeah! Awesome!
Thank you. Miss Benson, class, it was a pleasure. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for coming.
It was Bye, Sergeant Scotto.
Well, class, as I said, I'm very proud of you. Yes, Darby?
Miss Benson, I was wondering,
Yes?
well, could we practice?
You mean practice describing people?
Yes, and, well, could we practice what to say and do? If somebody we don't know comes up to us or acts funny?
Yeah, what do we do then?
Well, I think I have an idea. Here's what we're going to do.
That afternoon, on the way home from school,
Hey, Darby! Carmen, wait up!
Hi, Josh.
Hey, I got a great idea for a project. How about we do a play about catching some bank robbers in the act?
No, Miss Benson said it's supposed to be about kids and knowing how to handle ourselves. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to see a bank robbery.
Yeah, well, you got any bright ideas?
Not yet. But it should be about things we see all the time but don't notice.
Like what?
Well, like that brown van over there. See, the driver's talking to Missy Thomas. Now, what if he was a bad guy? Yeah, what if you had to report him to the police?
Because he's talking to Missy? That's not a crime.
Come on, just suppose.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's got blonde hair.
Uh-huh.
He's smoking. What a bummer. And, oh, his license plate is green and white, so he's out of state.
Hey, he's pretty good. Anything else?
No, besides, Missy just walked away and he's leaving.
that night at home,
So Miss Benson divided our class into 3 groups, and each group gets to make up a skit about being aware. Sergeant Scotto said being aware was the #1 rule in staying safe.
Well, I'm glad to see the teachers getting involved in this thing.
within 2 weeks, the class groups were ready to present their skits to the rest of the class.
Now, class, this is the day we've all been waiting for. Sheena's group will be first.
Okay. We thought it'd be a good idea to practice what to do when somebody calls our house. We brought a couple of phones from home so it'll look real, but we couldn't figure out how to make the phone ring. Jason came up with the idea of using a tricycle bell.
Hey, it's cool.
Thank you, Josh. The group has asked me to take the part of the person making the phone call. Okay, let's begin. Sheena?
Okay, this first one is about a wrong number, like when someone asks for a person who doesn't live in your house. Jason, the bell. Hello?
Hello, is Jake there?
I'm sorry, you've got the wrong number.
What number is this?
I'm sorry, it's the wrong number. When people dial the wrong number, it's their fault, not yours. You don't have to tell them anything. Don't tell them your name or your phone number. Just hang up. Jason, the bell.
Hello?
Hello, this must be Carlos. Is your father home?
No,
Oh, are you home alone?
my mom can't come to the phone right now. But can I take a message?
How about I call back in a half hour?
I'll tell my mom you called. What's your name? He hung up. I'm glad I didn't tell him I'm home alone.
If someone asks if your parents are home and they're not, just tell them your parents can't come to the phone, and you'll get them a message.
Miss Benson's class continued to present their skits until nearly time to go home for the day. When they'd finished, she took just a few minutes to review.
Okay, now let's see what we've learned. What should you do if an adult asks you for directions? Sonia?
Adults shouldn't ask kids for directions. They should ask another adult.
So what should you say?
Just say you can't help and walk away.
Very good. What should you do if someone you don't know starts to talk to you? Jamal?
Just say, sorry, I don't want to talk, then walk away.
That's right. Anything else?
You should always tell your parents about stuff like that.
Excellent, Jamal. That's absolutely right. Always, always tell your parents. Now, how about if someone you don't know wants to take your picture?
Miss Benson! Miss Benson!
Sheena,
Just say, "No thanks, I don't want my picture taken."
Right, and then walk away.
And tell your parents.
Right. Okay, how about if it's storming very badly and someone offers you a ride home? You're dripping wet, you have water in your shoes, you're cold. What should you do? Darby?
Even though you might feel yucky, you still can't accept a ride from someone you don't know.
How about if it's somebody you know?
Only if your parents told you it was okay to ride with that person. And only if they know the family code.
Right. But what if they offer you money to do something? Or your favorite cookies?
Come on, Miss Benson. We're not stupid. Tell them to get lost.
Josh, somehow I think you'd tell them exactly that. And it's the perfect answer. And what should you do if a stranger asks you to help them do something? Class?
Just say no. Tell them to go find an adult to help.
You know, Sergeant Scotto was right. You are the smartest kids in the whole school.
Yeah! All right!
Everyone in Darby's class felt better knowing that they had a little practice handling uncomfortable situations. Little did any of them know, least of all Darby, that what they learned in class that day would soon come in very handy indeed. We rejoin our story 1 week later as Darby and her classmate Carmen are walking home from school.
That new boy in Miss Crawford's room? Yeah? Don't you think he's really cute?
He sure is.
Hey, hi there. Are you two girls on your way home from school?
Who's that? I don't know. We don't want to talk.
Good for you. You can't be too careful these days. But say, I have a problem. See, my little dog ran away and I'm looking for him. Could you help me find him? See, here's his picture. And I...
Go find an adult to help.
Come on, Carmen, let's take off.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I can't run anymore.
What if his dog really was lost?
It doesn't matter. Carmen, he shouldn't ask kids to help. Hey, hand me that stick, will ya?
Okay. Hey, what are you doing? What are you writing in the dirt?
I'm writing down the first 3 numbers of his license plate. That way, I won't forget them.
You mean you saw his license plate? I was too busy running.
Yeah, well, that's the same man I saw talking to Missy one day after school.
So?
So I want to know why he's talking to kids when he doesn't even live around here. He's got an out-of-state license plate.
Hey, Darb, don't tell me you're making mud pies.
Very funny.
Don't bother her, Brad. She's writing numbers from a license plate.
Yeah, from a brown van with out-of-state plates.
And Darby saw the guy in the van talking to another girl once. We think he's suspicious.
Do you have a pen or pencil or anything so we can write these numbers down and take them with us?
Yeah, sure, I think so. Okay, got it.
He had a scar on his right hand, too. I saw it when he held up the picture of his dog.
His dog?
Yes. He told us his dog was lost and he wanted us to help find it.
Well, maybe he really lost his dog. But you were smart to stay away from him. Let's see. 7, 4. What's that last number? An 8 or a 3?
It's a 3. And write down that the license plate is white with zigzaggy green peaks at the bottom.
Very good, little sister. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, Sergeant Scotto taught us how to notice stuff like this. Oh, and write down that he smokes. Every time I've seen him, he's been smoking.
He had blonde hair. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was cut real short.
Anything else?
I can't remember anything else. I was kind of scared.
Me too.
Hey, this is cool. You guys did great.
Thanks.
Well, let's go. I'll walk with you the rest of the way.
Thanks for walking me home, guys.
No problem. It was right on our way.
See you tomorrow. Carmen, look! Brad, that's him. That's the brown van. And the man's talking to that little boy.
I know that little boy is Christopher. He lives just around the corner.
Call him. Call Christopher to come here.
Christopher! Come here. Yeah, come on. Come here. I've got something to tell you. Look, the guy's taking off.
Carmen, quick. Go inside and get a plastic bag, will ya?
A plastic bag?
Just hurry.
Oh, hey, I get it. Get what? Why are you putting the cigarettes in the plastic bag?
Well, you were right about this guy smoking, and before he pulled away, he threw this cigarette out onto the street.
So? It could link him to Lisa McDermott, if he's the guy who abducted her.
I saw this program on cable. They can do DNA testing on saliva, and his saliva will be on this cigarette. If they already have DNA evidence on the guy who abducted Lisa, it could prove that he's the one who did it.
Wow! Plus, they can get his fingerprints off the cigarette, can't they?
Maybe. That's why I picked it up with the plastic bag without touching it myself.
This is so cool.
Now tell me again, Darby, how did you happen to notice this van in the first place?
Do you think it's the right man, Sergeant Scotto?
Now it could be the big break we've been waiting for.
Well, the first time I saw him, I was with Josh. You know, from school.
Oh, yes, Josh, I remember him.
Well, anyway, we were walking together after school, and I saw this van. And this man was talking to Missy Thomas. I mean, I really didn't think anything about it, but we were practicing this stuff you told us. So I just noticed his license plate and stuff.
And that's when you wrote the numbers down?
No, that was later, after he wanted Carmen and me to help him find his dog.
He told you his dog was lost.
Uh-huh.
That's a common trick this kind of people use. Ask someone for help and then... Well, anyway, tell me what happened next.
Well, Carmen and I were scared, so we ran. And then I used a stick to write down the numbers I remembered. I could only remember the first 3.
Darby, you've done a wonderful job here. This could be a very big break in the McDermott case.
You really think so?
I really think so. Fortunately, it looks like Lisa McDermott is going to be all right, but we really want to catch the guy who did it. The man driving the brown van might not be involved, but we certainly want to ask him some questions. We have all our units out now looking.
Oh, I almost forgot.
There's something more?
Yeah. Here's a cigarette he threw away. My brother heard about DNA testing and...
You saw the man throw this cigarette away?
Yes, we all did. Me and Carmen and my brother Brad.
I can't believe it. You kids are amazing.
Several months later, at a school assembly...
And so today, Sergeant Randy Scotto has come to our school to present a recognition award to 3 of our very own students. Sergeant Scotto.
I'm here today to express great appreciation for the superb performance by 3 of your very own students here at Rogers Elementary. Last October, Darby Jefferson, her brother Brad Jefferson, and Carmen Hernandez supplied the police with key evidence which led to the arrest and recent conviction of a very dangerous criminal. Let's give them all a hand while they come up here on stage. Darby, Brad, Carmen, I present these awards in recognition of your bravery, quick thinking, and fine citizenship. Thank you not only from me, not only from the police department, but from every citizen in Willow Pass.
I'd just like to say that without my sister Darby, I wouldn't be up here today. She's really the one who kept her eyes open.
Let's hear it, everyone, for these 3 young people.
My Aunt Carol, what an exciting story.
It's exciting, all right. And it's also important, kids, for you to remember what you've learned today about staying safe. And one of the neatest ways, I think, is the secret family code word.
A word that no one else knows, right?
Right. Your family code word might be alakazam or gummy bears.
Or Star Trek.
Anything you want, even pink alligators.
Oh, my. And then if a stranger doesn't know your code word, you know to get away from them as fast as possible.
Right. But you have to keep your code word a deep, dark secret and not tell another living soul. It's just for your family to know.
That's right. Aunt Carol and I love each one of you, and we want you all to be happy and safe.